Hey, there are moments in life when the sky turns against you, when the wind becomes a test, when the rain is not just water but pressure on the soul. And in those moments, many fall, many break, many forget who they are. But there is another kind of soul, hey! A soul that does not bend easily, a soul that learns the language of storms, not to fight the storm, but to stand within it. Because storms do not come to destroy every life. Some storms come to reveal strength. And when the wind rises and the thunder speaks, there is a voice deeper than fear, saying, you are still here, you are still breathing, you are still chosen. So stand firm in the storm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah. I woke up in a heavy rain, feeling pressure in my veins, walking through invisible chains, trying hard to ease the pain. Hey, yeah. Hey, every step becomes a test, feeling like I lost my rest. But I hear a voice that says, you are stronger than the rest. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, Jah, I lift my eyes through the thunder in the skies. Even when the darkness lies, still your truth will never die. I've been walking through the flood, through the tears and through the mud, feeling like I've lost my blood. Still I rise with sacred love. Babylon may bring their storm, try to break my inner form, but I stand in different norm, held by something ever warm. I'm standing firm in the storm. Even when the night is long, I will rise and still be strong, guided by a higher song. Standing firm in the storm. Even when the world feels wrong, I will not be moved at all. I will answer to the call. Oh, stand, oh, stand, oh, stand, built upon eternal land. Yeah, yeah. I see people lose their way when the storm begins to stay, forgetting that another day always follows night and gray. I see mothers hold their child through the storm so deep and wild, still they pray with hearts so mild, hoping mercy will be styled. Every tear becomes a sign written in the hand of time, telling me that I will climb to a place so pure and fine. There is fire in the rain, not of sorrow, not of pain, but the cleansing of the chain that was holding human gain. Oh, I feel it in my soul, like a power taking toll, making broken people whole, giving life a higher role. Standing firm in the storm. Even when the night is long, I will rise and still be strong, guided by a higher song. Standing firm in the storm. Even when the world feels wrong, I will not be moved at all. I will answer to the call. Oh, stand, oh, stand, oh, stand, oh, stand, oh, built upon eternal land. Now I hear the thunder speak to the strong and to the weak, telling us we still can see. Even when the future's bleak, there is power in the wind, calling every soul within, telling us to rise again, wash away the storm of sin. I've been walking through the night, searching only for the light, but I find a greater side, burning through the endless fight. Everywhere begins to break, every peer begins to shake, every soul begins to wake. In the truth no man can fake. Oh, the storm is not the end, it is where we start to mend. It is where Yes, I feel the inner light. Through the fear and endless fight, everything will turn out right. Who will rise and not be moved? We will rise and not be. Who will walk and be improved? We will walk and be improved. Through the storm we will be proof that the righteous cannot lose. I remember shaking hands, trying not to understand why the storms were so unplanned, why I couldn't see the land. But the storm became my school, teaching me a higher rule, that the strong don't act like fool, they just stand and stay so cool. Now I know I'm not alone. Even when the winds have grown, there is power in my bone, like a kingdom on the throne. I am not what I once was, broken by the heavy cause. Now I stand without pause, guided by eternal laws. Babylon cannot define what is written in divine, for the storm begins to shine like a sacred holy sign, standing firm in the storm. Even when the night is long, I will rise and still be strong, guided by a higher song. Say, standing firm in the storm. Even when the world feels wrong, I will not be moved at all. I will answer to the call. Oh stand, built upon eternal land. I woke up in a heavy rain, when the sky turns against you, when the wind becomes a test, when the rain is not just water, but pressure on the soul. And in those moments, many fall, many break, many forget who they are. But there is another kind of soul. Before the beginning was written, before sorrow found a name, before fear learned how to speak, there was something already alive, not shaped by time, not weakened by seasons, not broken by generations of pain. A force that does not bend, a light that does not sleep, a promise that does not fade. Even when everything falls apart, even when voices grow tired, even when the night feels endless, it remains, and it speaks in the language of the soul. Not loud like thunder, but steady like breath, not rushing like fire, curl, but I hear a deeper tone, like a voice carved into stone, telling me I'm not alone, even when I walk unknown. Oh Jah, I lift my eyes through the pain and through the lies, even when the spirit cries, still your promise never dies. Every step I take, I feel something sacred, something real, like a wound that starts to heal, like a future being revealed. Babylon may try to break everything the righteous make, but this hope will not forsake those who stand for truth's sake. Everlasting hope, chants rise above and never fade. In the fire or the rain, hope will never fade away. Everlasting hope, chants lifting every broken heart, turning sorrow into song, making weak become so strong. Oh chant, let the spirit lift and stand. Oh chant, let the spirit lift and stand. I see mothers in the night holding children tight and tight, praying for a future bright in a world that steals their light. I see fathers on the road carrying unseen heavy loads, still they walk the sacred code on this long and winding road. Every tear that falls at dawn becomes strength to carry on, telling us we still belong in a place where hope is strong. There is meaning in the pain, even in the pouring rain. Nothing ever is in vain when the chant begins to rain. Oh, I feel it in the air, like a sacred answered prayer, whispering that love is there everywhere and everywhere. Hope, chant, rise above and never fade. In the fire or the rain, hope will never fade away. Hey, everlasting hope, chant lifting every broken heart, turning sorrow into song, making weak become so strong. Oh chant, let the spirit lift and stand. Oh chant, let the spirit lift and stand. Now I hear the trumpet call, breaking through the ancient wall. Every captive starts to fall as the spirit stands so tall. There is fire in the word, older than the things we heard, like a sacred flying bird, breaking every iron gird. I've been walking through the night, searching only for the light, but I feel a greater sight, guiding me to what is right. Every chain begins to break, every heart begins to wake, every soul begins to shake, to the truth no man can fake. Oh, the chant is still alive, helping broken souls survive, telling us we still can thrive when the spirit starts to drive. Can you feel the hope tonight? Yes, I feel the hope tonight. Can you see the rising light? Yes, I see the rising light. Through the sorrow, through the fight, everything will turn out right. You will stand and not be lost. We will stand and bear the cost, no matter cost. We will walk and never lost, and the frost. Oh, love will pay for every cost. Hey, hey. I remember empty days. I remember empty days. I remember empty days, walking through a foggy haze, feeling lost in endless maze, searching for a higher praise. But the chant began to speak when I felt so low and weak, telling me I still could reach every mountain I could beat. Now I walk with lifted head from the life I once had dead. Every fear begins to shed as the living word is fed. I am not what I once was, broken by the word, because there is higher sacred cause written in eternal laws. Babylon cannot erase what is written in this place, for the chant becomes my grace, lighting up the human race. Everlasting hope, chant rise above and never fade. This is not a feeling, oh, oh. This is a chant, an everlasting chant. Oh, becomes too heavy for human shoulders, when the soul can no longer crawl in the dust of sorrow, when the heart begins to remember, it was never meant to be chained, it was never meant to be broken, it was never meant to stay on the ground. For within every spirit there is a hidden strength, a divine lift, a sacred unfolding. And when that moment comes, you will feel it, not as a noise, but as a movement in the spirit, not as escape, but as elevation. Because deliverance is not running away, it is rising above. And now it is here, wings of deliverance. Hey, hey, wings of deliverance. Hey, hey. I was walking through the night so cold, carrying burdens far too old, stories heavy never told, like a chain around my soul. Every step became a fight, through the darkness with no light, trying hard to do what's right, but the word would dim my sight. Oh Jah, I call your name, through the wind and through the pain. Even when I feel the shame, still I know you stay the same. I hear whispers in the air, telling me you're always there, lifting me from deep despair, showing me I can repair. Every tear begins to grow into rivers that will flow, leading me to what I know is a place I'm meant to go. Wings of deliverance, lifting me from ignorance, breaking every circumstance, giving soul another chance. Wings of deliverance, rising to the turbulence, carrying me into dance in the light of His presence. Oh, fly, oh fly, oh fly. Let my spirit touch the sky. I see people on the ground, searching for a higher sound, hoping they can still be found where the lost become unbound. Babylon may try to keep every soul in endless sleep, but the truth is running deep in the promises we keep. Every shadow starts to fade when the higher light is made. Every debt begins to trade for the mercy that is paid. I've been walking through the fire, through the valley of desire, but I feel a lifting higher, like a sacred hidden wire. There is power in the wind, calling every soul within, telling us to rise again and be free from every sin. Wings of deliverance, lifting me from ignorance, breaking every circumstance. in countless ways, searching for a better face. But the Spirit came to me, whispering I could be free, showing me what I could see if I only would believe. Now I stand with open arms, free from all the hidden harms, lifted by eternal charms, safe within divine alarms. I am not what I once knew, broken by the things I grew. Now I walk in higher view, seeing everything is true. Babylon cannot contain what is flowing through the rain, for the wings will break the chain and deliver me again. Wings of deliverance, lifting me from ignorance, breaking every circumstance, giving soul another chance. Wings of deliverance, rising through the turbulence, carrying me into dance in the light of His presence. Oh, fly, oh fly, oh fly, let my spirit touch the sky. Fly, hey, higher, hey, higher, higher, freer, wings forever, light together. There is a place not marked by borders, not owned by nations, not claimed by kings. A place where earth remembers heaven, where broken voices become song, where silence turns into fire. They call it holy ground, but it is not the ground that is holy alone. It is what happens when hearts return, when souls awaken, when truth rises again. For too long the ground has been quiet, too many tears buried without voice, too many prayers left unanswered in dust. But now something is stirring, the wind is changing, the fire is returning, the forgotten are rising, and every step upon this ground becomes revival. This is not history, this is now holy ground revival, holy ground revival. I feel the earth begin to shake, like a power wide awake. Every silence starts to break as the righteous start to wake. I've been walking through the night, searching only for the light, never giving up the fight, holding on with all my might. Oh Jah, I hear your call, echoing through ancient walls, lifting everyone who falls, breaking every chain that crawls. I see people on their knees, crying out for destiny, asking for a time to be free from all captivity. Every tear upon the ground turns to sacred holy sound, lifting what was once unbound, making lost souls
not marked by borders, not owned by nations, not claimed by kings. A place where I-dren and the silent, where broken voices become song of silence, turns into fire. They call it holy ground, but it is not the crown. It is holy alone. It is what happens when hearts return, when souls awaken in truth. Rises in death for people on the ground has been wide. Too many years that we provide has been president does not, but now something is stirring. The world is changing, like the fire is returning. How the forgotten are rising, and every step upon this ground becomes revival. This is not history, and this is no hope. We ground the paper. Oh, I feel the earth begin to shake like a power wipe away. Every silence starts to break as the branches start to wake up. Picking what it took the night, such it took the night.
Deep bass heartbeat, like distant thunder, not made by human hands alone, not born from music alone, but carried through time itself. A sound that does not ask permission, a sound that does not wait for comfort, a sound that reaches every corner of the earth. It has been heard in dreams, it has been whispered through prophets, it has been felt in the bones of the weary. And when it arrives, nothing remains the same. The proud will bow, the broken will rise, the hidden truth will stand naked before the light. Because this is not just sound, this is calling. This is the moment between time and eternity, when the trumpet calls. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I woke up in a restless night, feeling something not just right, like a shadow out of sight, waiting for the breaking light. Every heart begins to feel something deep and something real, like a wound that starts to heal, like a truth no man can steal. Oh Jah, I hear your sign, moving through the edge of time, calling every soul to climb to a higher sacred line. I have walked through many roads, carrying unseen heavy loads, broken dreams and silent goals, searching for where mercy flows. But I feel a different tone, rising like a sacred stone, telling me I'm not alone, calling every heart back home. Oh, when the trumpet calls, every wall begins to fall, every soul will hear the call, rising high above them all. When the trumpet calls, truth will echo through the halls, breaking every chain that crawls. Love will answer when it calls. Oh, rise. Hear the sound beyond the skies. I see nations lost in pride, trying hard to run and hide, but there is nowhere to reside. When the truth is by your side, every secret will be known, every seed already sown, every lie will be dethroned. When the trumpet voice is blown, I see mothers in the rain, praying through the heavy pain, still believing not in vain that the storm will break the chain. I see children lift their eyes to the shifting morning skies, where the broken spirit flies and the wounded light, but I hear a greater sight pulling me toward what is right. Every chain begins to break, every heart begins to wake, every soul begins to shake when the trumpet starts to shake. Oh, I feel it in my bones, like a voice carved into stones, older than all human thrones, calling every heart. Oh, can you hear the trumpet sound?
Yes, I hear the trumpet sound.
Can you feel the holy ground?
Yes, I feel the holy ground.
Every lost soul now is found
When the truth begins to sound,
who will stand and not be lost,
we will stand,
who will walk no matter cost,
we will walk and never lost.
through the fire and the frost. Love will pay for every cost.
Fyah,
Hey, hey, hey,
fyah.
I remember silent fears, carrying unspoken tears, feeling trapped in wasted years, listening to inner cheers. But the trumpet spoke my name through the wind and through the flame, telling me I'm not the same. I was born for higher aim. Now I walk with steady grace through the storms I now embrace, knowing every trial I face is preparing sacred place. I am not what I once knew, broken by the things I grew. Now I walk in higher view, seeing everything is true. Babylon cannot deny what is written in the sky, for the trumpet never lies. It will call before we die. When the trumpet calls, every wall begins to fall, every soul will hear the call, rising high above them all. When the trumpet calls, truth will echo through the halls, breaking every chain that crawls. Love will answer when it calls. I remember silent fears. Yeah, 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 yeah. There is a road not marked on any map, not built by kings or governments, but walked by the broken, the searching, the ones who refuse to give up on truth. They call it the Rastaman road, a road of fire and faith, a road of struggle and song, a road where every tear becomes a lesson and every scar becomes a testimony. On this road, pain is not the end, it is the beginning of healing. Every step is a prayer, every breath is redemption, every fall becomes rising again. And if you listen closely, you will hear it, the sound of healing, traveling through the road of the righteous, healing on the Rastaman road. On the Rastaman road. Whoa, whoa. I woke up in a world of dust, trying hard to build my trust. walking through a foggy haze, searching for a better place, praying just to see your face. But the road began to speak when I felt so low and weak, telling me I still could reach every mountain I could peak. Now I walk with steady feet through the struggle and the heat, knowing every loss I meet turns to something pure and sweet. I am not what I once was, broken by the world, because there is higher, holy cause written in eternal laws. Babylon cannot erase what is written in this place, for the road is full of grace, lighting up the human race. Healing on the Rastaman road, healing on the Rastaman road, breaking every mental code, guiding hearts back to the road. Healing on the Rastaman road, where the truth begins to show, every soul begins to glow in the mercy that we know. Let the broken hearts be real. Road, never ending, never ending, never healing. Light, revealing, hearts still kneeling. Oh yeah, yeah. Wind sweeping across empty land, distant thunder rolling like memory, soft conga heartbeat, low bass hum. Whoa, listen. In the places where roads disappear, where cities forget to reach, where silence becomes louder than sound, there are voices, not the voices of power, not the voices of crowns or thrones, but the voices of the forgotten, calling through dust, calling through wind, calling through generations of silence. They do not speak for comfort, they speak for truth. They do not sing for fame, they sing for survival. And though the world tried to bury them, they refuse to die, because truth does not need permission to exist. It walks through wilderness, it survives fire, it outlives empire. And now if you listen closely, you will hear them again, the voices in the wilderness. I walk through a barren land, nowhere to place my hand, only dust and broken sand, stretching like a silent band. I hear echoes in the air, whispers of a world somewhere, telling me that someone cares, even when nobody's there. Oh, Jah, I call your name through the wind and through the pain, through the shadows and the rain. Still I feel your holy flame. There are voices in the night calling me to stand and fight, not with anger, not with spite, but with truth and inner light. Every step becomes a prayer, even when no one is there. Still I feel a presence near, guiding me beyond my fear. Voices in the wilderness, calling out in righteousness, breaking through the emptiness, turning pain into address. Oh, voices in the wilderness, lifting souls from loneliness. Every word becomes a bliss in the fire of holiness. Oh, call, through the silence they still fall. I see shadows in the dust, telling me I should adjust, but I walk in sacred trust. Even are stories in the wind of the lost and of the sin, of the broken and risen, trying hard to start again. Babylon may build their lies, cover truth with clever ties, but the wilderness replies with 1,000 rising cries. Every tear becomes a sound echoing through holy ground, lifting what was once unbound, making silence more profound. I've been walking through the heat, barefoot on a burning street. Still I rise upon my feet to the rhythm of defeat. Voices in the wilderness calling out in righteousness, breaking through the emptiness, turning pain into a dress. Oh, voices in the wilderness lifting souls from loneliness. Every word becomes a bliss in the fire of holiness. Oh, call through the silence they still fall. Now I hear a trumpet sound rising up from underground. Every lost soul now is found as the truth begins to round. There is fire in the word, stronger than the lies we heard, like a sacred flying bird, breaking every iron gird. I see footprints in the sand leading to a promised land, written not by human hand but by something so grand. Oh, the wilderness will speak to the strong and to the weak, telling us we still can reach every mountain we will peak. Even silence starts to sing when the spirit spreads its wing, and the broken start to bring praise in everything they bring. Who is calling in the night? Who is calling in the night? Who is bringing holy light? Jah is bringing holy light to the struggle, through the fight. Everything will turn out right. Can you hear the voices call? Yes, I hear the voices. Can you feel them break the wall? Yes, I feel them break the wall. Through the rise and through the fall, truth will answer every call. Oh, I remember empty days, walking through a foggy haze, feeling lost in endless maze, searching for a higher praise. But the wilderness revealed what the city tried to seal. Every wound begins to heal when the truth becomes real. Now I walk with open eyes underneath unending skies, knowing nothing truly dies when the spirit never lies. I am part of something more than the pain I felt before. There is truth behind the door that the righteous will explore. Babylon cannot erase what is written in this place, for the voices leave a trace of eternal saving grace. Voices in the wilderness calling out in righteousness, breaking through the emptiness, turning pain into a dress. Voices in the wilderness lifting souls from loneliness. Every word becomes a bliss in the fire of holiness. Oh, call through the silence they still fall. Voices never silent, voices ever present, truth still speaking, hearts still seeking. Listen, in the places where roads disappear, where cities forget to reach, where silence becomes louder than sound, there are voices, not the voices of power, not the voices of crowns or thrones, but the voices of the forgotten, calling through dust, calling through generations of silence. They do not speak for comfort, they speak for truth. They do not sing for fear, they sing for survival. And oh, yeah. Soft wind, distant thunder, rolling far away. from gold or power. A light that existed before darkness learned its name. A light that walks through generations unseen. A light that enters broken places and refuses to leave. They tried to cover it, but it rose through the cracks. They tried to silence it, but it became a song in the wind. And in the heart of every struggle, in the heart of every tear, it still shines. No matter how long the night, no matter how heavy the pain, one truth remains eternal. Shine light, never fade. Shine light, never fade. Shine light, never fade. Shine light, never fade. I woke up in a world so cold. Stories of the weak and old, trying just to be so bold. In a system bought and sold. Every road I walk I see traces of reality. People searching to be free from a life of misery. Oh Jah, I lift my eyes to the ever-changing skies. Even when the darkness lies, still your promise never dies. I have fallen many times through the valleys of my mind, but I always seem to find there is mercy so divine. Babylon, they build their wall, try to make the righteous fall, but I hear a higher call rising louder than them all. Shall I never fade through the night and through the shade? Never fade. Even when the world decays, still your fire always stays. Jah light, yeah, Jah light, never fade. In the storm and in the pain, like the sun after the rain, you will shine again and again. Oh shine, light eternal, so divine. I see children in the street, barefoot dancing on the beat. Still they rise upon their feet, though the world feels incomplete. Mothers crying soft at night, holding hope with fading light. Still they pray with all their might, asking God to make it right. Every tear becomes a sign written in the hands of time, telling me the world will climb to a place so pure and fine. There is meaning in the pain, even in the pouring rain. Nothing ever is in vain when the light begins to rain. Oh, I feel it in my soul, making broken people whole. Like a river takes control, leading every heart to gold. Jah light, never fade. Through the night and through the shade, never shade. Even when the world decays, still your fire always stays. Jah light, never fade. In the storm and in the pain, like the sun after the rain, you will shine again and again. Oh shine, light eternal, so divine. Now I hear the trumpet call, breaking through the ancient wall. Every stronghold start to fall as the righteous stand tall. There is fire in the truth, older than the days of youth, carving wisdom in the root like a sacred living proof. I've been walking through the dark, searching for a single spark. Then I found it, leave a mark, burning brighter than the ark. Every lie begins to fade when the light begins to invade. Every debt that man has paid is forgiven and remade. Oh, I know the night will end and the broken will transcend, for the light will always send healing power to defend. Can you see the light tonight? Yes, I see the light tonight. Can you feel it burning bright? Yes, I feel it burning bright. Through the sorrow, through the fight, love will always make it right. Who will stand and not decay? He will stand and not decay. Who will walk the righteous way? He will walk the righteous way. Through the dark and through the day, light will never fade away. I remember empty nights, searching for the missing lights, feeling lost in endless flights of my fears and inner fights. But the light began to speak when I was so low and weak, whispering I still could reach every mountain I could peak. Now I walk a steady road, lighter than the heavy load. conga heartbeat in the silence of my youth. Every loss is not in vain. It will cleanse the human chain. There is a place where shadows try to swallow the soul, where the road bends low and the heart feels alone. But even there, even in the valley, there is a light that does not leave. There is a voice that does not fade. There is a presence that walks closer than breath. They call it the valley, but it is not the end. It is the place where strength is born, where broken men learn to stand again, where tears become stepping stones, where silence becomes prayer. Oh, and in that place, a promise is spoken. You will not walk alone. You will not fall forgotten. You will walk through the valley bright. I woke up in a heavy night, feeling like I lost the fight. Every dream out of sight, no direction, no delight. But I hear a gentle sound, like a healing moving round, lifting me up from the ground where my sorrow once was found. Oh Jah, I call your name, even when I feel the pain, even when I can't explain why the storm begins again. Still I walk with shaky feet through the cold and through the heat, knowing every loss I meet is a path to something sweet. Valleys deep but not alone, for I feel it in my bones. I am never on my own. There is mercy on the ground. Walk through the valley bright, even in the darkest night. There is always holy light, guiding every step I fight. Oh, walk through the valley bright. Every tear will make it right, turning sorrow into sight, lifting broken hearts to flight. Oh, rise, see the dawn within your eyes. I see shadows on the wall, trying hard to make me fall, whispering I've lost it all, but I hear a higher call. There is fire in the wind, telling me where I have been, and reminding me within every ending is a win. Babylon may build their lies, cover truth with many ties, but the valley never lies. It reveals what truth implies. Every tear that hits the ground becomes music in the sound, lifting souls that were once bound, turning loss into renown. I've been walking through the storm, trying just to stay reborn, but I feel a spirit form, guiding me through every harm. Walk through the valley bright, even in the darkest night. There is always holy light, guiding every step I fight. Oh, walk through the valley bright. Every tear will make it right, turning sorrow into sight, lifting broken hearts to flight. Oh, rise, see the dawn within your eyes. Now I hear the trumpet sound, breaking silence underground. Every captive is unbound as the healing moves around. There is purpose in the pain, like the sunshine after rain. Every loss is not in vain, it will cleanse the human chain. I see rivers start to flow, where the broken hearts would go, turning darkness into glow, letting higher wisdom show. Oh, I feel a sacred hand, guiding me to promised land, telling me I will withstand everything I never planned. Even valleys start to sing as the morning takes its wing, and the broken learn to bring praise in everything they bring. Can you walk the valley never see the rays, but the valley taught me truth. In the silence of my youth, every wound became my proof that I still had living roots. Now I know I'm not afraid of the shadows or the shade, for the light will never fade from the promise that was made. Every step becomes a song, even when the night is long. Something deep will make me strong, telling me I still belong. Babylon cannot define what is written in divine, for the valley starts to shine as I follow holy sign. Soft wind moving through valley, distant thunder fading away, but the valley taught me truth. In the silence of my youth, every wound became my proof that I still had living roots. But even there, even in the valley, there is a light that does not leave. There is a voice that does not fade. There is a presence that walks closer than breath. They call it the valley, but it is not the end. It is the place where strength. Soft wind through trees, distant conga rhythm. Before the names were spoken, before the cities were built, before the hands of empire drew their borders, there was a promise not written on paper, not sealed in gold, but carried in spirit, passed through generations like bread. A promise of a land, not just of soil and stone, but of peace, of justice, of belonging. And even in exile, even in struggle, even in the valley of tears, the promise never died. It lived in the hearts of the forgotten. It sang in the voices of the poor. It cried through every generation. And now it is calling again, calling the broken, calling the wandering, calling the ones the world forgot, saying you are not lost, you are not forgotten, you are the children, children of the promised land. Oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Children of the promised land. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I was born in a land of dust, where the dreams are turned to rust, but I still had faith and trust in a promise I must adjust. I hear stories from long ago of a place where rivers flow, where the wounded learn to grow, and the truth begins to show. Every step I take, I feel something deeper than the real, like a wound that starts to heal, like a future being revealed. Oh Jah, I hear your voice calling every heart to choice, telling us to still rejoice, even when we have no voice. Babylon may try to break everything the righteous make, but the promise won't forsake those who stand for truth's sake. children through the strain, whispering we will remain. I see fathers losing sleep, burdens heavy, dreams so deep. Still they sow and still they reap, promises they vow to keep. Every tear that falls at night turns into a guiding light, showing us the path is right, even through the endless fight. There is something in the air, like a sacred answer prayer, telling us that life is fair when the righteous stand aware. Oh, I feel it in my soul, like a story yet untold, older than the days of old, stronger than the hands of gold. Children of the promised land, lift your voice and take a stand. You are guided by His hand, written in the holy plan. Children of the promised land, even when the road is sand, you are more than what they brand. You are chosen, you are grand. Oh, rise, oh, rise, oh, rise. See the truth within your eyes. I hear the trumpet in the wind, calling every soul within, telling us to rise again, wash away the stain of sin. There is fire in the word, stronger than the things we heard, like a truth that must be heard, like a sacred flying bird. Babylon may build their wall, but it cannot block the call, for the promise stands above all and it will not ever fall. I've been walking through the night, searching only for the light, and I know I will be right when I follow higher sight. Every chain begins to break, every heart begins to wake, every soul begins to shake. In the promise we partake. Can you feel the promise? Yes, I feel the promise. Can you hear it calling? Yes, I hear it calling. Through the night and follow, it's still installing. Who will rise and stand today? We will rise and stand today. Who will walk the righteous way? We will walk the righteous way. Through the dark and through the day, truth will never fade away. I remember empty rows, carrying invisible loads, feeling like the world explodes and no answer ever shows. But I learned to lift my eyes beyond sorrow, beyond lies, to the place where spirit flies, where the broken rise and rise. Now I know I'm not alone, even when I walk unknown. There is power in the tone, calling every heart back home. I am part of something more than the pain I felt before. There is peace behind the door that the righteous will explore. Babylon cannot erase what is written in this place, for the promises are grace and it shines on every face. Children of the promised land, lift your voice and take a stand. You are guided by His hand, written in the holy plan. Children of the promised land, even when the road is sand, you are more than what they brand. You are chosen, you are grand. Oh, promise never broken, promise forever spoken. Children rise again, light without end. Soft wind, soft wind. Soft wind through trees, before the names were spoken, before the cities were built, before the hands of empire drew their borders. There was a promise, not written on paper, not sealed in gold, but carried in spirit, passed through generations like breath. A promise of a land, not just of soil and stone, but of peace, of justice, of belonging. And even in exile, even in struggle, even in the valley of tears, the promise never died, it lived in. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Before the kingdoms of man were built, before the crowns of gold and iron spoke pride, before Babylon wrote laws in dust and stone, there was a promise, not written on paper, not carved in marble, but written in spirit, sealed in fire, guarded by eternity, a covenant. And within that covenant, there is a fire that cannot be buried, a fire that cannot be bribed, a fire that cannot be silenced. They tried to cover it with water, but it became steam and rose higher. They tried to bury it in darkness, but it became light in the night. And now it is awakening again, not to destroy life, but to purify it, not to spread fear, but to awaken truth. This is not ordinary fire. This is covenant fire. Fire in the covenant. Fire in the covenant. I woke up in the silence deep, where forgotten voices weep, and the promises they keep in the soul they never sleep. I see ashes on the ground where the lost ones once were found, but beneath that sacred sound, something holy still is bound. Oh Jah, I feel the burning truth, like a fire in my youth. Even time cannot dilute what you planted in the root. Babylon may build a wall, but the fire will not fall. It will answer every call, it will rise beyond them all. In the heart of every man there is something great, a plan written not by human hand, but by heaven's higher land. Fire in the covenant, burning through the covenant. Your power can never end it, no darkness can contain it. Oh, fire in the covenant, rising through the government. Truth of life is permanent, holy light is evident. Oh, burn, let the sacred fire turn. I see nations lost in greed, planting poison as a seed, trying hard to make us bleed while they hide behind the creed. But the fire never sleeps, it is deeper than the deep. It awakens those who weep, and it gathers what they keep. I've been walking through the flame, I have called upon your name, and I know it stays the same, even when they bring the shame. Every lie begins to fall, every system starts to crawl. When the fire hears the call, it will answer standing tall. Oh, I feel it in my soul, like a story being told, older than the days of old, stronger than the hands of gold. Fire in the covenant, burning through the covenant. No power can never end it, no darkness can contain it. Fire in the covenant, rising through the government. Truth of life is permanent, holy light is evident. Oh, burn, let the sacred fire turn. Now I hear the trumpet sound, breaking silence underground. Every captive is unbound as the fire spreads around. I see chains begin to melt from the sorrow we have felt. Every injustice that was dealt now is answered where we knelt. There is power in the flame, it will never be tamed. It will never bring a shame, it will only call his name. Oh, the covenant is real, and the fire makes us feel what the world could never steal, what no empire can conceal. Let the heavens open wide, let no truth be pushed aside, for the fire will decide who will stand and who will hide. Ooh, yeah. Who will stand in fire tonight? We will stand in fire, walking holy light. the stormy rain, feeling everything in vain, like I'd never rise again. But the fire spoke my name through the wind and through the flame, telling me I'm not the same. I was born for something great. Now I walk with steady feet through the fire and the heat, knowing every loss I meet is a step toward complete. There is destiny in me, like a river to the sea, and I know I'm meant to be what the Father called to see. Babylon cannot erase what is written in this place, for the fire leaves a trace of eternal saving grace. Fire in the covenant, burning through the covenant, burning through the covenant. No power can never end it, never end it. No darkness can contain it. Hey, 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 fire in the covenant, rising through the government. Truth of life is permanent. Holy light is evident. Oh burn, let the sacred fire turn. Burn, never fading. Fire, everlasting. Covenant, unbroken. Light forever spoken. Soft rainfall, distant thunder rolling, deep bass like a heartbeat. Yeah. Listen. There is a river that no man can block, a river that no weapon can dry, a river that flows from the hearts of the broken and carries the praise of the forgotten. It does not flow from the earth alone, it flows from the eyes of the righteous, from the pain of the silent, from the cries that never reach the throne of men. Every tear has a story, every drop has a voice, and every sorrow becomes water in this sacred river. They try to stop the cry of the people, but they only made a river stronger, and now it is rising, flowing, breaking through the stones of Babylon. This is not just water, this is justice, this is healing, this is truth in motion. This is the river of a righteous tears. I walk beside the wounded ground, where no laughter can be found, only silence all around, like a sorrowful holy sound. Every step I take I feel stories that refuse to heal, broken hearts that never kneel, still they pray and still they feel. I see mothers in the night holding children far too tight, trying hard to keep them bright in a world that steals their light. Oh Jah, I hear the crying soul asking you to make them whole. Every tear becomes a scroll, writing truth beyond control, and the wind begins to speak to the strong and to the weak, saying do not lose your peace, for redemption you will seek. A river of righteous tears, oh, washing away all fears, oh, carrying pain through years, turning sorrow into cheers. Oh, river of righteous tears, healing broken silent ears, lifting up the ones who kneel, making wounded hearts to feel. Oh flow, let the healing river go. I see streets of shattered dreams, life is not what it seems, hidden pain beneath the beams, life is breaking at the seams. But every tear that falls tonight is a spark of holy light, turning darkness into sight, guiding souls to higher height. I've been walking through despair, but I know that someone cares, even when nobody's there. I can feel him in the air. Babylon may try to bind, try to trap the human mind, but the river leaves behind every chain it ever finds. There is power in the cry that refuses to comply. It will never truly die, it will rise and breaking chains upon the ground. Every lost soul now is found in the mercy flowing round. I see rivers turn to fire, not of hate or blind desire, but of truth that lifts us higher, pulling us from deep mire. Every tear becomes a seed, growing love in every deed, feeding every human need, breaking every hidden creed. Oh, I feel the river move through the valleys. It will prove that the righteous will improve and the broken find a groove. Let the heavens open wide, let no sorrow try to hide, for the river will provide what the world has long denied. Can you feel it flowing?
Yes, I feel it flowing.
Can you see it growing?
Yes, I see it growing.
Every tear is knowing, healing light is showing. Who will stand in truth tonight?
We will stand in truth
We
tonight.
will walk into the light.
We will walk into the light.
Through the pain and endless fight, love will make everything right. I remember lonely days, walking through a foggy haze, searching for a better place, praying just to see your face. Every wound I tried to hide, every tear I ever cried, now I see it multiplied, becoming something sanctified. There is meaning in the pain, like the sun after the rain. Every loss is not in vain, it will cleanse the human chain. So I lift my voice today, let the river wash away all the darkness on my way, turning night into the day. Babylon can't hold the soul, cannot steal the higher goal, for the river makes us whole, like a story yet untold.
River of righteous tears.
Oh, washing away all fears,
Carrying pain through years.
turning sorrow into cheers. Oh,
River of righteous tears.
healing broken silent ears, lifting up the ones who kneel, making wounded hearts to feel. Oh, flow, let the healing river go. Flow, keep flowing through every heart, through every nation, through every broken voice. This river will not stop, river of righteous tears. Listen, yeah. Listen, there is a river that no man can block, a river that no weapon can dry, a river that flows from the hearts of the broken and carries the prayers of the forgotten. It does not flow from the earth alone, it flows from the eyes of the righteous, from the pain of the silent, from the cries that never reach the throne. Yeah, hear me. In the land where the innocent cry without answer, where truth is buried under iron words, where the poor sing with broken voices in the night, there comes a sound, not of mourning, not of defeat, but of a declaration, a breaking of chains, a shutting of Babylon's weeping laws. For the time has come for the tears to change direction. No more crying, no more suffering in silence, no more chains pretending to be law. Babylon, hear this voice tonight. Cry no more. Babylon, hey. Hey. Babylon, Babylon, hey. Hey, hey, hey. flow. People praying soft and slow, asking where the light will go. Every corner got a story full of pain and faded glory. Children gone into the worry, running from a world so gory. I hear mothers in the street, barefoot on the burning heat. Still they stand and won't retreat, even when the hope feels weak. Oh Jah, I see the sorrow rise, reflected in 1,000 eyes. Still you send a holy sign, saying mercy will align. Babylon built walls of stone, made the earth feel so alone. But I hear a different tone, calling every child home. Cry no more, Babylon, your judgment day has come. Every chain you built will fall when the righteous start to stand. Oh, cry no more, Babylon, hear the sound of Zion's song. Truth is rising like the sun, and the night is almost gone. Cry no more, Babylon, your reign is overdone. Oh, I see fire in the sky, not destruction passing by, but the truth you cannot lie. Every hidden thing will die. There is justice in the wind for the broken and condemned. For the ones you tried to bend, they are rising once again. I've been walking through the pain, through the storm and through the rain, but I never walk in vain. There is purpose in the strain. Every tear becomes a seed, every loss becomes a lead to a higher place of need, where the righteous will be freed. Babylon, you're held too long, tried to silence every song, but the voice is now too strong, and the truth is marching on. Cry no more, Babylon, your judgment day has come. Every chain you built will fall when the righteous start to stand. Cry no more, Babylon, hear the sound of Zion's song. Truth is rising like the sun, and the night is almost gone. Cry no more, Babylon, your reign is overdone. Yeah, I hear drums across the land, calling every tribe to stand. Not in anger but in plan, guided by a higher hand. There is thunder in the truth, echoing from aged roots, breaking every lie you use, setting fire to the proof. I see shackles turn to dust in the fire of holy trust. Every system built unjust, crumbling beneath the crust. Oh, I walk a narrow road, but I never feel alone, for I hear the sacred tone telling me I'm going home. Let the mountains testify,
Let the oceans amplify.
every truth they tried to hide.
It's now rising to the sky.
Who will break the chains tonight? Who will bring the morning light through the darkest endless night? Truth is rising, burning bright. Can you hear the children cry?
Yes, they
Can you feel the change is nigh?
Yes, I
Babylon, your time goes by.
truth will never ever die.
Hey, hey. Hey. I remember silent cries, hidden pain behind disguise. People looking to the skies, asking why the righteous dies. But I see a different day, where the broken start to mend, where the lowly rise again, and the wounded find a friend. There's justice in the flame, not of hatred, not of shame, but of truth that will proclaim every captive free again. So I walk with lifted head, even from the things they say. I am guided, not misled, by the living word I read. Babylon can't hold the soul, cannot break the higher goal, for the light will make us whole. In the story yet untold, cry no more, Babylon, hey, your judgment day has come. Every chain you built will fall when the righteous start to stand. Cry no more, Babylon, hear the sound of Zion's song. Truth is No more crying, no more breaking, no more silence. Babylon falls, Zion rises. Cry no more, cry no more. Babylon, Babylon. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen, listen closely. Before the sun touched the earth, before the rooster found his voice, before Babylon opened its gates of confusion, there was a promise in the sky, a promise written in light, a promise carried by a wind, a promise no darkness could erase. And it says, the night will not rule forever, the chains will not sing forever, the sorrow will not reign forever. Because Zion is not a place only seen by eyes. It is a morning rising inside the soul. And I tell you now, the morning is breaking. Zion morning break. Zion morning break. Hey. I hear the earth begin to breathe, soft winds moving through the trees, shadows falling to their knees as the night begins to leave. I was walking through a storm of pain, heavy heart and pouring rain, calling out your holy name, trying not to go insane. But then I felt a different sound, like a fire underground, like a kingdom breaking down. Every chain without a crown, oh Jah, you never left my side. Even when I tried to hide, even when I lost my pride, you were still my guiding light. Now I see the sky turn gold, stories that the prophets told, coming back to life and soul. Something sacred, something whole. Hey, Zion morning break, light upon the earth awake, every sorrow stop to shake. In the power you create, Zion morning break, every prison starts to quake, every broken heart remains. In the mercy you display, oh rise, it is time to realize. Zion morning break. Zion morning break. Zion morning break. Yeah. I see mothers lift their hands, standing strong in weary land. Still they trust the greater plan, written by the great I am. Children dancing in the dust, learning how to hope and trust, turning pain into a must, rising stronger out of rust. Babylon been talking loud, building walls inside a crowd, but I hear a different sound. Truth is rising from the ground. Every tear that fell at night is becoming morning light. Every wrong is turning right in the Father's holy sight. I've been broken, I confess, walking through the wilderness, still I feel a holy press, leading me to righteousness. Zion morning break, light upon the earth awake, every sorrow stop to shake. In the power you create, Zion morning break, every prison starts to quake, every broken heart remains. In the mercy you display, oh rise, it is time to realize. Zion morning break. Zion morning break. Zion morning break. Yeah. I hear the trumpet in the wind, calling every soul within, telling us to rise again, wash away the stain of sin. There is fire in the east, like a holy sacred feast. Every wicked thing decrease as the righteous find their peace. I've been searching all my life, through the sorrow, through the strife, through the cutting edge of night, trying to survive the night. But the morning came so pure, like a healing holy cure. Something steady, something sure, something Babylon can't obscure. Let the mountains start to sing, let the rivers start to ring, every captive find their wing. In the sleepless nights. No direction, no delight, only whispers in my mind saying I would never rise. But even in my lowest place, I could feel a saving grace, like a hand upon my face, pulling me into embrace. Now I walk a different road, lighter than the heavy load. Every fear begins to fold as the truth begins to show. There is freedom in the air, in the sound of answered prayer, in the silence everywhere, telling me that Jah is there. Even when the world is cold, even when the story's old, still the future starts to unfold, brighter than the streets of gold. Zion morning break, light upon the earth awake, every sorrow start to shake. Hey, in the power you create, Zion morning break, every prison starts to quake, every broken heart remake. In the mercy you display, oh rise, it is time to realize. Zion morning break, morning, it is breaking, it is breaking. No more night, no more chains, no more sorrow. Zion morning break, let the soul awaken, let the heart be taken into light. Zion, Zion, Zion morning break, forever awake. Carry now, in the land where sorrow walks barefoot, and dreams get buried under the dust of Babylon. There rise a sound, not of man, not of empire, but of a flame that refuses to die. Oh, a burning flame, it does not bow, it does not break, it does not sleep in the night of oppression. So lift your heart now, lift it higher than your pain, because the fire is still alive. Hope is a burning flame. Hey, hey, hope is a burning flame. Oh, yeah. Oh. Hey, hey. I woke up in the morning rain, feet caught on a broken chain. Voices whisper my name again, telling me nothing ever changed. But I look to the eastern sky, where the sun refused to die, and I feel something rise inside, like a fire I can't deny. Oh Jah, in this broken land, I still feel your guiding hand. Through the dust and the burning sand, you still lead your chosen band. Babylon tried to dim the light, cover truth in endless night. a better day. Still the music start to play, and the darkness fade away. I see mothers in silent prayer, lifting burdens they can't bear. But I know Jah is always there, in the breath of every air. Let the trumpet sound tonight, calling warriors to the light. We are children of the fight, but we fight with love and right. No weapon formed shall remain, no oppression shall reign. For the fire within the pain is a holy endless flame. Can you feel it rising?
Yes, I feel it rising.
Can you see it shining?
Yes, I see it shine.
Through the storm and lightning, hope is still aligning. Every chain is breaking, every heart is waking. This is not forsaking, this is new life making. Hey, when the night become too long, can you feel you don't belong? Listen closely to this song, it will make you standing strong. There's a kingdom in the soul where the broken can be whole, and the fire takes control, healing every wounded roll. Even rivers learn to flow through the valleys down below, and the seed begins to grow, even when the winds blow slow. So don't give up on your fight, hold your heart and hold it tight. There is always higher height, just beyond the human sight. Hope is a burning flame, burning in the Father's name. No chains can hold it down,
No sorrow can put it out.
oh, hope is a burning flame.
Rising through the pain and shame,
Lift your voice and shout it loud.
we are standing holy ground.
Burn, 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 let it burn in every soul. Hope is the fire that never dies. Even when the world is cold, even when the night is long, the flame remains.